slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good evening, baseball fans. You are here with Ken on Yankees The Ugly Truth, and we will be calling the final game of the Yankees versus the Red Sox here at Fenway Park. So I want to thank everybody for taking the time to hop in and listen to a little bit of baseball. Your support is always appreciated. We are probably about, I want to say 4 minutes before game time. And we got a little bit of time. If you have not, please take this opportunity to drop your vote in our active poll. Do the Yankees sweep the Red Sox tonight in the series finale? I'm a little bit winded. I just came in from T-ball practice with the Little Pirates, and hence running just a tad bit late, but not so late. I'm going to start by going over the lineup for the Yankees this evening. Hey, Sean. Oh, I want to welcome Margaret, Jonathan, John, Jake. Appreciate y'all hopping in the stream. Anyone else that's here, give a shout out so that I can acknowledge that you're here. Starting out for our New York Yankees this evening, playing third base and leading off is going to be Ahmed Rosario. In the 2-hole will be the captain, the right fielder, Aaron Judge. In the 3-hole will be our first baseman, Ben Rice. DHing and cleaning up will be Giancarlo Stanton. In left field, hitting out of the 5-hole will be Randall Grichuk. In the 6-hole will be center fielder Trent Grisham. Playing shortstop and hitting out of the 8-hole is going to be Jose Caballero. And bringing up the rear is going to be Austin Wells behind the dish. And on the bump is going to be Cam Schlittler for the New York Yankees this evening. For the Boston Red Sox, leading off and playing left field is going to be Jarren Duran. In the 2-hole is going to be their center fielder, Centralia Rafaela. Hitting out of the 3-hole is going to be Yoshida. Always painful to the Yankees every time we see him. Cleaning up will be Wilson Contreras at first base. Hitting out of the 5-hole is going to be right fielder Weiler Abreu. In the 6-hole will be shortstop Trevor Story. In the 7-hole will be Mayo playing second base. Former Yankee farmhand Durbin will be at third base, and Narvaez will be on behind the dish. Peyton Tolley will be on the bump, and the first pitch is on the way, and it is in there outside for ball 1. Tolley sets and fires, and the next pitch is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Tolley sets, and the pitch rides up high. Count is 3-0. Wow, he is pitching quick. Tolley sets and fires, and the pitch is call, strike 1. Count is 3-1. And totally sets and fires. The fastball is fouled off. Count is now full, 3-2. Totally sets, fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. Understood, Sean. That was a swing and a miss by Rosario. All rise. The judge is in the chambers. And of course, he is getting a hail of boos. The first pitch is on the way, and it is called strike 1. Looks like it was a little bit high to me. Judge is hitting 241 on the season. Next pitch is on the way, and that is called strike 2. Count is 0-2 on the captain. And totally sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is foul straight back. Totally sets and fires, and Judge swings over the top of the curveball for call strike 3. And that is the second strikeout of the inning. Coming up to bat is Big Ben Rice. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is in there for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1. And totally sets and fires. The pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike 2. All right, Ben, it's time to get nasty. Rice is hitting .314 on the season, 8 home runs, 18 RBIs, and 1198 OPS. And the pitch is on the way. It is off the plate. Count is 1-2. And totally sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and miss. So that is 3 up, 3 down, all via the K for the Yankees. The Red Sox will be coming up in the bottom of the first. Duran, Rafaela, and Yoshida are their batters. I'm going to grab a drink real quick. And for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. Your support is always appreciated. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. At Yankees The Ugly Truth, we have 667 subscribers, 3 short of our 670 goal. So any support that you can give in helping us attain our goal would be most appreciated. So how are we feeling about our chances on sweeping tonight? As you know, we will be heading to Houston to face the Astros for 3. I will be calling all 3 games. So if you don't have access to broadcast, you will have it here on Yankees The Ugly Truth. Apparently, Cab's not got a lot of fans there in Boston. They've been threatening him and his family. Some of the regional sports media creators, content creators have been, telling the regional fans to lay off. And Schlittler sets and fires. The first pitch is a 97-mile-an-hour fastball off the plate. Count is 0-1. Duran is hitting 194 on the season, 1 home run, 11 RBIs. Next pitch is on the way, and that is grounded to Jazz. Jazz fields it cleanly and flips it to Rice for the first out. And John Lipka is our home plate umpire tonight, his 20th MLB season, and he is considered a hitter-friendly umpire. Go figure. And Raffaella is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is out of the way. That is a 97-mile-an-hour fastball up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. Schlittler sets and fires. The pitch is down low. Count is 2-0. Schlittler sets and he paints the inside corner with a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Head cab sets. Pitch is on the way. And that is another 99-mile-an-hour fastball fouled off. Count is evened at deuces. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is tapped to Jose Caballero. He sets and fires across the diamond to get Raffaella by a step. Raffaella was flying down the line, but to no avail. Coming up to bat is the DH, Yoshida. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is a 99-mile-an-hour fastball up and away. Count is 1-0. Yoshida's hitting 289 on the season. No home runs, 5 RBIs, and an 806 OPS. Schlittler sets and fires, and that pitch is down low. Count is 2-0. And Schlittler sets, pitch is on the way, and he paints the outside corner with a fastball. Count is premature, 2-1. And Schlittler sets, and he fires, and the pitch is chop foul, so the count is now even at deuces. And Schlittler sets, pitch is on the way, and that is chopped to Jazz. Jazz flips it over to Rice, and that is going to do it for the Red Sox in the bottom of the third. They go down in order as we head to the top of the second. We will have big Giancarlo Stanton coming up to bat, followed by Randall Grichuk and Trent Grisham. Stanton, Grichuk, and Grisham. This kid throws hard. He throws fastballs about 65% of the time. So anticipate seeing the fastball. I'd like to see Stanton get a hold of one of those fastballs and see what he does. For those of you that have hopped into our stream, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. Additionally, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not part of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. In your upper left and right hand corners, there are QR codes. Left is Hardcore Sports, right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. Makes it easy for you. And for those of you who are subscribed, make sure that you ring the bell and set all notifications so that you'll know every time we're live and not Memorex. Programming notes. I will be calling tomorrow's Yankees versus Astros game. Hop in. I also dropped a short with regard to Ryan McMahon. If you haven't seen that yet, go to YouTube, check out Yankees The Ugly Truth, and look for shorts, and you will see it there. The first pitch is on the way, and that is a 97-mile-an-hour fastball to Big G, down low and inside. He's hitting .265 on the season, 3 home runs, 13 RBIs. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is in there for call, strike one. Hey, Sawdust, good to see you. Next pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2 on Stanton. And Toley sets, fires, and that's right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike three. Toley has faced 4 batters and struck out all 4 batters. Coming up to bat is Randall Grichuk. Grichuk is hitting 192 on the season, no home runs, 2 RBIs at a 522 OPS. Toley sets, fires, and he paints the bottom of the strike zone with a 98-mile-an-hour fastball for call, strike one. And Toley sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is down low. Count is 1-1 on Grichuk. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count is 1-2 on Grichuk. Toley sets and fires. The pitch is fouled off down the first base side. Count remains 1-2. Toley sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. So he's seen 5 batters and 5 strikeouts. And Grisham is up to bat. The first pitch is in there for call, strike one. Toley sets, fires, and Grisham fouls this one straight back. Count is 0-2. That was a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Toley sets, fires, and this ball is chopped to Contreras. Contreras is going to step on the bag for the 3rd out. So the Yankees finally put a ball in play. and that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom or the top of the second. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the second is going to be Wilson Contreras, Weiler Abreu, and Trevor Story. From what I'm seeing, Tolley only throws about 75 pitches a game. He hasn't fully been stretched out, so we can look to get his pitch count up and get him the hell out of there. So, chat, how are we feeling about the game so far? Yeah, that's my bet too, Saw, is he will be out of juice come the fourth inning. The only person in the Yankee lineup that's seen Tolley was Grisham. So I think the second time through the order, they're going to have a better idea of how this guy attacks. Did anybody do anything interesting today? For those of you that are here, if you haven't, well, Jake, first time seeing him, not anticipated, especially for a hard fastball thrower. Well, that's something to account for, Saw. Coming up to bat is Wilson Contreras. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that one is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way. And that is in there for call. Strike two. Count is 0-2 on Contreras. Hey, John, welcome to the stream. And Schlittler sets and fires. And that ball is hammered to left field. And that is foul. He hooked that one foul, and the count is going to remain 0-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike three. And Contreras is down on strikes. That is the first K of the night for Cam. Coming up to bat is Weiler Abreu, hitting .281 on the season, 3 homers, 11 RBIs, and a .783 OPS. And Schlittler sets, and he paints the outside corner with a 98-mile-an-hour fastball for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And Schlittler sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and fouled into Wells. Count is 0-2 on Abreu. Looks like Wells took that foul ball right off the chin. It was like a shotgun blast. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and the cutter misses just a bit high. And the Wells is challenging the call. And the Yankees are going to lose their first challenge. Count is 1-2 on Abreu. And Cam sets. Pitch is on the way, and the cutter call ball two. That looked like a strike to me, but count is 2-2. Schlittler sets and fires, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is now 3-2. And Schlittler sets, fires, and that pitch is fouled off. Count is going to remain 3-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is out of the way, and that is fouled out of the left field line. Count remains 3-2. And Schlittler sets, pitch is on the way, and that is down low for ball 4. So he goes from 0-2 on Abreu to a walk. Coming up to bat is Trevor Story, hitting 192 with 2 homers this year. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is foul straight back. Count is 0-1. Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and the runner is off, and he is going to be thrown out at second. The Jazz slaps a tag on him. Hey, Thomas. No, Wells is not knocked out. He is. He took one off the chin, gave him a couple minutes to walk it off, and that was down low for a ball. So the count is 1-1 on Story. Schlittler sets and fires, and this one is hammered to Rosario. Rosario fields and fires across the diamond, and that gets past Rice. That should be an E5 on Rosario. Story is not able to advance. Coming up to bat is Mayer. And the first pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Schlittler sets, pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate to Meyer. Count is 2-0. And Cam sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 2-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is skied into left center field. And that is up off the wall, and that is going to be off the wall. And the ball is coming in. And going around third is Story, and that is an RBI double for Meyer. Red Sox lead 1-0. Coming up to bat is Caleb Durbin, former Yankee farmhand, supposed to be our second baseman. And the pitch is grounded to Caballero. Caballero sets and fires across the diamond to Rice to record the third out, but not before the Red Sox get on the board with a unearned run. For those of you who have hopped in our stream, if you haven't, please take a second to drop your vote in our active poll. And if you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. We are at 667 subscribers. Our next milestone is 670, so we're 3 subscriptions away. Anything that you can do to help us out would be most appreciated. For those of you, if you haven't, hop into Yankees The Ugly Truth on YouTube and check out the short that was dropped today with regard to Ryan McMahon. Let me know what you think. So how we feel it about today's game, guys and gals that are out there in Internet land? Yeah, totally throws a heavy fastball. He throws it about 65% of the time. The only Yankee that has seen Tolley was Grisham, and he's the first person to put the ball in play. Coming up to bat in the top of the third is going to be Jazz, Jose, and Austin. Chisholm, Caballero, and Wells. And Jazz steps up to the plate. First pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Next pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings through it and misses. Count is 0-2 on Jazz. That was a cutter. And the next pitch is in there for call, strike 3. So that is totally 6 strikeout. And that was a good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Jazz. First pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed by Caballero. Cabby's hitting 238 on the season, 1 homer, 8 RBIs, and a 607 OPS. Totally sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2 on Cabby. Totally sets, pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to the third baseman. Durbin shoots, and the ball is high, but they are going to tag Caballero on the way by. Contreras saves an error there. I don't know. That's a close looking play. I'd be surprised if the Yankees don't challenge this one. And they are not. And the first pitch to Wells buzzes the tower. Count is 1-0 on Wells. Wells is hitting 175 with 1 home run, 2 RBIs, and a 570 OPS. And totally sets and fires, and the fastball paints the outside corner for call, strike 1. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Wells swings through and misses. Count is now 1-2. Totally sets and he fires, and that pitch is off the plate and low. Count is even at deuces. Totally sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled off. Count remains 2-2. Totally at 36 pitches. Totally sets and fires, and that pitch is once again fouled off. Count remains even at deuces. Totally sets and fires, and that pitch is guide to left field. And Durbin and actually that was Durbin and Duran collided. Duran holds onto the ball, so that is going to be the third out of the inning. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the third is going to be Narvaez, former Yankee farmhand, Duran, and Rafaelis, 9-1-2. So Tolly's come out into this game and is a fire-breathing dragon, has a boatload of strikeouts. We will be rounding the bend, and players are going to be seeing him for the second time, so we'll see how they make their adjustments. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll and hit the like button, share the channel out. If you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. There are QR codes in the upper left and right hand corner to help you out. Left is Hardcore Sports, right is the Ugly Truth. We are at 667 for subscribers on the Ugly Truth. Our goal is 670 for today. Anything you can do to help us reach our goal would be most appreciated. And I want to thank everyone for being here So, how many folks out there are interested in the NFL draft this evening? That goes on at 8 o'clock. Coming up to bat is Carlos Narvaez, the catcher, 9-hole hitter. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is up and in. Count is 1-0. Schlittler sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Narvaez is hitting .240 on the season, no home runs, 1 RBI, and a .549 OPS. Schlittler sets, and he fires, and the pitch is fouled straight back. Count is 1-2 on Narvaez. And Schlittler sets, fires, and that pitch is foul tipped into the glove of Wells for strike 3. And that is Schlittler's second strikeout of the night. Coming up to bat is Jaron Duran, 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out. And Schlittler sets and fires, and that pitch is chopped foul. Count is 0-1. For which team, Sean? Schlittler sets and fires, and the curveball is bounced through the left side of the infield. And that is a base hit. Grichuk gets the ball in quickly. That is a 1-out single by Duran. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 1-0. Rafaela is 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out. This is definitely and the pitch is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is even at 1-1. I don't know how you're not holding out hope for the Jets. The Jets have the 2nd and 16th pick in the first round. Pitch is on the way, and this is guide to right field. Judges coming in, and Jazz is floating, and he is going to make the play on the outfield grass for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Yoshida. Matsutaka is 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out in his first plate appearance. Schlittler does not look crisp tonight. His control on his fastball seems off. A lot of pitches up high. Schlittler set and fired. And the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Pitch is on the way, and it paints the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is evened at 1-1 on Yoshida. Littler sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled straight back. Count is 1-2. Catch Littler sets, and the pitch is fouled down the first base line. Rudder was on the way. Duran is going to head back to first. Count remains 1-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off to the left side. Count remains 1-2. Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is up and out of the strike zone. Count is even at deuces. And Schlittler fires at first base. Duran is back in there safely. And of course, the Red Sox fans are booing profusely. And the pitch is on the way, and it is bounced to Rice at first base. Rice is going to step on the plate or the bag, and that is going to do it for the Red Sox in the bottom of the third. Coming up in the top of the fourth is going to be Ahmed Rosario, Aaron Judge, and Ben Rice. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. And if you haven't, please hit the like button. Share. Your support is always appreciated. Let's see if the Yankees can get to Tolle in this second inning. From our active scoreboard today, the Braves beat the Nationals 7-2. The Tigers clipped the Brewers 5-4. Cubs beat the Phillies 8-7. Padres beat the Rockies 10-8. White Sox beat the Diamondbacks 4-1. The Dodgers beat the Giants 3-1. As you know, we're heading to the top of the fourth, and the score is 1-0 Red Sox. And there are two more games on the slate. Twins and Mets at 7:10, and Pirates and Rangers at 8:05. And that is your active scoreboard for the night. And the first pitch is on the way. It is down low to Rosario. Rosario is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Hey, Dev, welcome to the stream. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and Rosario swings and misses. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is on the way, and that is slapped into right center. And Rosario leads off with a single in the top of the fourth. So that is the Yankees' first base runner, or first base hit. Actually, first runner, too. So no hitter. All rise. The judge is in the chamber. And Toley sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is down low and inside. Count is 1-0. The captain is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And Toley sets. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball is off the plate. Count is now 2-0 on the captain. It's funny listening to the game. Every time Toley pitches, he sounds like he's a damn tennis player with the grunts. And Toley sets. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball is way up high. Count is 3-0 on the captain. And Toley sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to catch the upper inside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 3-1. Toley sets and fires, and that pitch is off the plate for ball 4. So as the captain strips his gear off and heads to first base, the Yankees have runners at first and second with nobody out. Ben Rice is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout. In Rice's last 6 plate appearances, he has struck out 6 times. And Toley sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is driven into left field. And the bases are going to be juiced full of Yankees. Rosario had to hold up. So bases loaded with nobody out for the Yanks. And big Giancarlo Stanton is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. So it looks like the Yankees have made their adjustment. Toley sets and fires, and that pitch is inside. Count is 1-0. Toley sets and fires. The curveball is swung over the top of. Count is 1-1. Toley sets. Pitch is on the way, and he paints the strike zone for call. Strike 2. Count is 1-2. And Tully sets and fires. The curveball is down in the dirt. Count is evened at deuces. Tully sets. Pitch is on the way, and Stanton swings and misses for strike three. So that is the first out. Bases still remain juiced full of Yankees. That is Tully's seventh strikeout of the night. Coming up to bat is Randall Grichuk, 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 1-0. And Tully sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is guide to shallow left right field. And Abreu is going to make the catch in shallow right field. Nobody's capable of tagging. And that is 2 down. Coming up to bat is Trent Grisham, 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out in his first plate appearance. Situational hitting, Trent. Tully is at 56 pitches. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call, strike one. Count is 1-0-1. Tully sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is foul down the left field line. Count is 0-2 on Grishbaum. And Tully sets and fires, and he paints the outside corner for call, strike three. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the top of the fourth. Yankees had the bases loaded with nobody outs and proceeded to get the next three outs to end the threat. As we head to the bottom of the fourth, coming up to bat is Contreras, Abreu, and Story. Bad situational hitting inning. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. Hey, FJ, welcome to the stream. I'm not actually sure if they track that stat, but not great. If you have it, please hit the like and share the channel out. If you are not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. To help you out, there are QR codes in your upper left and right hand corner. Left is Hardcore Sports, right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. We are at 667 subscribers for The Ugly Truth. If our milestone for today is 670, so we're 3 away from our milestone. If we'd appreciate you doing anything you could to help us reach our milestone. Support is always appreciated. And Schlittler is Up, the first pitch is foul down the third base line by Contreras. Contreras is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. And Schlittler sets, fires, and the pitch is a cutter fouled off. Count is 0 and 2. And Schlittler sets, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1 and 2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is tap foul. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up high. Count is even at deuce. And Schlittler sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on for strike 3. That is Schlittler's third strikeout of the night. Schlittler sets and fires. The first pitch to Abreu is off the plate. Count is 1 and 0. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is evened at 1s. And the pitch is on the way. It is swung on and missed for strike 2. Count is 1 and 2 on Abreu. We are in the bottom of the 4th, Sean. And the pitch is on the way. That is up high. Schlittler sets and fires, and that pitch is fly to left field. Grichuk is back, and he is going to make the play on the warning track for the second out. Schlittler sets and fires, and the cutter paints the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike 1. Count is 0 and 1 on Story. Story sets, or Schlittler sets, and this is a pop up to the infield. Price is tracking it and makes it the play for the third out. That is a 1-2-3 inning for Schlittler and the Yankees. Coming up to bat in the top of the fifth is going to be Jazz Chisholm, Jose Caballero, and Austin Well. The one run that is on the board is unearned. Came off of a throwing error by Ahmed Rosario at third base. In our active poll, we have 16 votes at this time. So are the Yankees going to come back from this 1-0 deficit? Who do you feel is going to be the MVP of the game for the Yankees? And Tolley is hitting out to the mound. The first pitch is on the way. And Jazz hits a drive down the right field line. And that one is going, and gone. And that he hooked the ball around the pesky pole. That is Jazz's first home run of the season. That went 333 feet, traveled at 98 miles an hour. So the score is now tied at 1 apiece. And Caballero is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is inside the Cabby. Count is 1-0. Pitch is on the way, and Cabby fouls this one down the third base line. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and the curveball paints the bottom of the strike zone. Next pitch is on the way, and Cabby swings and misses for strike 3. And that is the first out of the inning. That is Tolley's 8th strikeout of the night. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. First pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls it straight back. Count is 0-1. Okay, Jake asks, Ken, what do you think about this offense not scoring with no outs and I'm assuming it was bases loaded? Well, it was shit poor situational hitting is what I think. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2 on Wells. And the pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls the curveball off. Count remains 0-2 on Wells. Stoley's pitch count is at 67. He generally doesn't pitch past 75 pitches. Stoley sets and fires, and the pitch is just off the plate. Count is 1-2. Wells is 0 for 1 on the night with a flyout in his first at bat. Stoley sets and fires, and this ball is a fly ball to left center. And Duran is backing up, and he makes the play on the warning track for the second out. Coming up to bat is Ahmed Rosario, 1 for 2 on the night. Stoley sets and fires, and the pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Stoley sets and fires, and the curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2 on Rosario. Stoley sets, fires, and the pitch is foul down the third base line. Count is going to remain 0-2. Stoley sets, fires, and the curveball is way off the plate. Count is 1-2. Those of you just joining the stream, we are in the top of the fifth. There are 2 outs with no runners on and a 1-2 count on Rosario. Stoley sets and fires, and that curveball is down low. Count is evened at deuces. And Stoley sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is up out of the strike zone. Count is now full. Stoley sets, fires, and the pitch is hammered foul straight back. Count is going to remain 3-2 as we head to the eighth pitch of the at bat. And it looks like somebody is warming up in the bullpen for the Red Sox. And that is Greg Weissert warming up, former Yankee. Pitch is on the way, and Rosario fouls this one off. So we'll reset and do it again. Count is full, 3-2. Stoley sets, pitch is on the way, and that is a high fly ball to left field. Duran is tracking it, and he is going to make the play for the third out of the inning. But not before the Yankees tie this game up with a home run from Jazz Chisholm Jr., wrapping the pesky pole. So the score is 1-1 as we head to the bottom of the fifth. Coming up to bat is Myers, Durbin, and Narvaez, 2 ex-Yankee farmhands. You're right, Nancy. Let's go Yankees. For those of you who haven't, please drop your vote on our active poll tonight. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. We have 16 votes in our active poll. Well, well, well. Where do we go from here? Cam going to be able to lock these boys down for another inning? If you haven't, head over to Yankees The Ugly Truth YouTube page. Check out the shorts that we've dropped over the last couple of days. Think you'll enjoy them. Drop a comment and let me know what you think. And Schlittler sets. First pitch on the way to Meyer is in there for call, strike one. Meyer is 1-for-1 on the day. He had a double off the green monster and drove in the only run for the Sox. Schlittler sets and he fires, and the curveball is tap foul. Count is 0-2. And Schlittler sets. He fires, and that pitch is way up high. Count is 1-2. And Schlittler sets. Four-seamer is fouled straight back. Count remains 1-2. Schlittler is at 66 pitches on the night. Cam sets, fires, and this ball is grounded to Rice. Rice is going to take it himself. Schlittler sawed the bat of Myers off in his hand. The bat went further than the ball actually did. Coming up, that is Caleb Durbin, 0-for-1 on the day with a ground out in his first plate appearance. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to Rosario. Rosario fields and fires on the run for the second out. Coming up to bat is Carlos Narvaez. He is 0-for-1 on the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. And Schlittler sets, fires, and the pitch is up high. Count is 1-0. And Schlittler sets, fires, and the cutter catches the top of the strike zone. For call, strike one. Count is 1-1. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is chop foul down the third base line. Count is 1-2. And Narvaez is taking time out. And Cam sets. Pitch is on the way. And this is skied to left field. And that one is going, and gone. So the Red Sox take back the lead 2-1. And that is Narvaez's first home run of the season. And Jaron Duran is coming up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. And Schlittler sets, fires, and this is bounced up the middle. Caballero is waiting on it, and he fires to Rice for the third out of the inning, but not before they retake the lead on a Carlos Narvaez home run. Freaking ex-Yankee players dinging us up. Coming up to bat in the top of the sixth is going to be the captain, Aaron Judge, Ben Rice, and Giancarlo Stanton. And the active scoreboard for today. Braves beat the Nationals 7-2. Tigers beat the Brewers 5-4. Cubs made it past the Phillies 8-7. Padres beat the Rockies 10-8. White Sox beat the Diamondbacks 4-1. Dodgers beat the Giants 3-0. As you know, in the top of the sixth, Red Sox lead the Yankees 2-1. In the bottom of the first, the Twins are leading the Mets 1-0. And at 8:05, the Pirates and Rangers get underway. If you were not aware, the Mets broke their 12-game losing streak last night. Now they're going to see if they can start a winning streak. Hey, SGA, welcome to the stream. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is a sinker down low. Count is 1-0. Stoley sets and fires, and Judge swings and misses at the curveball. Count is evened out 1-1. Captain is 0-for-1 on the day with a strikeout and a walk. Next pitch is on the way, and that curveball is called strike 2. Count is 1-2 on Judge. And if I didn't say it, all rise. The judges of the chambers. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. Count is evened at deuce. What color is that goose? Totally sets and fires, and that curveball is off the plate. Count is now full on the captain. For those of you just hopping in the stream, we are in the top of the sixth. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike three. We are in the top of the sixth. The Red Sox lead the Yankees 2-1. The Yankees have one out. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. And totally sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Rice. So, SJ, why are you excited about the NFL draft today? Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 2-0. Tolley is at 86 pitches on the night. And Tolley sets, fires, and this ball is grounded to Myers. Myers makes a sliding grab. He gets up, fires to first base to retire Rice. Coming up to bat is Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 2 on the night with a pair of strikeouts. So, will he break into the hit column, or is he going to get the hat trick? First pitch is on the way, and Stanton fouls the 97-mile-an-hour fastball off. Count is 0-1. Tolley sets, and he fires. That pitch is way inside. Count is evened out ones. And Tolley sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is way down low. Count is 2-1 on Stanton. And it looks like they've got a left and a right-hander warming up in the bullpen for the Red Sox. Tolley sets and fires, and Stanton swings and misses. Count is evened at 2-2. And Tolley sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is way inside. Count is now full. Tolley is at 92 pitches, and I suspect if Stanton gets on, that will be his last batter. This is definitely his last inning. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. So Tolley records his 9th strikeout of the night. Coming up to bat for the Red Sox is going to be Centrella, Rafaela, Yoshida, and Wilson Contreras. Well. This guy's fixing to be out of here, and let's see what the Yankees do up against the Red Sox bullpen. A perfect series against the Red Sox if we did not see Chapman. Well, guys and gals, we have 17 votes in our Poll question for the night. If you haven't, take a second to drop your vote. And if you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. And the first pitch is on the way, and Rafaela swings and misses. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is a pop up to the infield. Rice is tracking it, and he makes the play on the grass. Rafaela is down. Yoshida coming up to bat. Garrett Cole is pitching his second rehab start tonight. They're in the 5th inning. He has given up a couple of runs. Yoshida is 0 for 2 on the night with a pair of groundouts. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0 on Yoshida. And the pitch is on the way, and this is a high fly ball to center field. Grisham is coming in on it and makes the play for the second out. Littler is at 80 pitches. His pitch count is looking good. Coming up to bat is Wilson Contreras, 0 for 2 on the night with a pair of strikeouts. And Schlittler sets, pitch is on the way. And this is skied to center field. Grisham is coming in, and he is going to make the play for the third out of the inning. So that is 1-2-3, easy peasy, nice and squeezy. And it looks like the Red Sox have a bullpen arm coming in. So Tolley is out of there, thank God. Coming up to bat is Randall Grichuk, Trent Grisham, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth, please consider subscribing. We have 667 subscribers at Yankees The Ugly Truth, looking at our next milestone of 670. So we're 3 subscriptions away. Anything that you could do to help us meet our milestone for today would be most appreciated. There are QR codes in your upper left and right-hand corners. Left is Hardcore Sports. Right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. And from today's active scoreboard, the Braves beat the Nationals 7-2. Tigers defeated the Brewers 5-4. Cubs beat the Phillies 8-7. Padres got past the Rockies 10-8. And it looks like Danny Colomé is coming in to replace Peyton Tolley. The White Sox beat the Diamondbacks 4-1. Dodgers beat the Giants 3-0. And in the top of the second, the Mets have a 3-1 lead on the Twins. And column A sets and fires. The first pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. Column A sets and fires, and the pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. Grichuk is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a flyout. Column A sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call, strike two. Count is 1-2. And column A sets and fires, and Grichuk swings and misses on the curveball. And that is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Trent Grisham, 0 for 2 on the night with a ground out and a strikeout. And column A sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is a line drive into left field. So Grisham is going to have a 1-out single. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr., 1 for 2 on the day with the solo shot pesky pull home run and a strikeout. Jazz has accounted for all of the offense for the Yankees tonight. And column A sets, fires, and he paints the outside corner for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. Column A sets, fires, and Jazz shows jump bunt, but the pitch is down low. Count is 1-1. Column A sets and he fires, and this ball is lined into center field. So that is Jazz's second hit of the day. And the Yankees are going to have runners at first and second with 1 out. Jose Caballero coming up to bat. Situational hitting, situational hitting, situational hitting, Jose. And it looks like they have a mound visit going on. Let's go, Yankees. And it looks like the Red Sox have Greg Weissert warming up in the bullpen. And Colomé sets. Pitch is on the way, and Caballero swings at a sweeper in the dirt. Count is 0-1. And Colomé sets. Pitch is on the way, and Caballero bunts the ball or tries to bunt the ball, but it is down low. Count is evened at 1-1.
I don't know why I should go to school anymore.
Okay.
I can remember up there.
Pitch is on the way, and the ball is bunted foul. Count is 1-2 on Caballero. He won't go to school. That's simple.
It's through and
And Colomé sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is a line into center field, and that is going to drop in for a base hit. So once again, the Yankees have bases loaded with 1 out. Bases are juiced, full of Yankees. Boston Wells is coming up to bat, 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. And Colomé sets, fires, and the cutter is down low. Count is 1-0. And Colomé sets. Wells shows bunt, but the pitch is off the plate. Count is now 2-0 on Wells. Wells showed bunt, pulled it back when he saw it was way outside. And Colomé sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 3-0. Pitch is on the way, and it paints the top of the strike zone for call. Strike 1. Count is 3-1 on Wells. Colomé sets and fires, and this is a line drive foul. So the count is now full. Went from 3-0 to 3-2. And Colomé sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed by Wells for the second out. Wells is down on strikes. Coming up to bat is Ahmed Rosario. And it looks like Greg Weissert is coming in to relieve Colomé. So hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And one more time. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And it looks like the Yankees are going to pinch hit for Ahmed Rosario, bringing in Cody Bellinger. So for those of you who are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. And if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. We here at the Ugly Truth are at 667 subscriptions, looking at our milestone of 670. So anything you can do to help us out, meet our goal, would be most appreciated and make it easy for you. We have QR codes in the left and right corners of the screen. Left is Hardcore Sports, right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. For those of you just hopping into the stream, we are in the top of the 7th. The Red Sox have a 2-1 lead on the Yankees. Bases are loaded for the Yankees with 2 outs. And Cody Bellinger is coming in to pinch hit for Ahmed Rosario. And Weissert sets. And Bellinger steps out. He's not ready. And Weissert sets. Pitch is all the way, and it is way off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Weissert sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is way inside. Count is 2-0 on Belly. Weissert sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike 1. Count is 2-1 on Bellinger. And Weissert sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is a line drive into left field. 1 run is scoring. Chisholm is scoring, and that is a 2-run pinch hit single for Cody Bellinger. And the Yankees take the lead 3-2. So the Yankees have runners at first and second with 2 outs, and the captain is coming up to bat. All rise. The judge is in the chambers. And Weissert sets. First pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Weissert sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is hammered foul. Count is 0-2. Judge is 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. Hopefully not the hat trick. And he has a walk. And Weissert sets. Checks on the runner at second. Pitch is on the way. And this is a line drive into right center field. And the ball is booted. And Caballero is rounding third, heading home. And Bellinger is going to stop at third. So the Yankees add another run and lead 4-2. So the Yankees now have runners at second and third with 2 outs. Coming up to bat is Big Ben Rice. And Weissert is going to intentionally walk Big Ben to bring up Big G. So the bases are juiced once again with 2 outs, and they have a meeting of the minds on the mound. Big G is 0 for 3 on the night with 3 strikeouts, so he has a hat trick. Hoping not for the golden sombrero. Would like to tag a few more runs on this one. So is this time for Big G to plant one in the Green Monster or Lansdowne Avenue? Weissert sets. First pitch is on the way, and it is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Stanton. And Weissert sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is 1-1. They just flashed Stanton's numbers. He is 0 for 6 against Weissert with 2 strikeouts. Weissert sets. Pitch is on the way, and Stanton swings and misses at the sweeper. Count is 1-2. And Weissert sets. Pitch is on the way, and Stanton slams this one foul down the first base line. Count remains 1-2. And Weissert sets. Looks like they've got another arm warming up in the Red Sox bullpen. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed by Stanton for strike 3. So that is going to be the golden sombrero for Stanton, but not before the Yankees add 3 runs this inning to take a 4-2 lead. Coming up in the bottom of the 7th is going to be Abreu. That one was weird. I just got kicked out of my own stream. I don't know if you heard this, but coming up to bat in the bottom of the 7th is going to be Abreu, Story, and Mayer. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. The time is 8 p.m., and the NFL draft just got underway. That'll be 10 minutes before the first draft pick is announced. On the clock is going to be the Raiders. And it looks like McMahon is coming in to replace Rosario. And Grisham is coming in to replace Grichuk. Bellinger remains in the game in left field. And Schlittler is at 82 pitches. The first pitch is on the way. The curveball is fouled off. Hey, AD, welcome to the stream. Next pitch is on the way, and this is lined into center field, so it is a leadoff hit for Abreu. And Cruz is heating up. Story is up to bat. And the pitch is bounced to Caballero. Caballero steps on first and fires to, or second and fires to first. And that is a double play, wiping out the runner. So there are 2 outs. Coming up to bat is Mayer, 1 for 2 on the day with a double and an RBI. And the pitch is on the way, and it is looped right at Jazz. The Yankees put a 0 spot for the Red Sox. Yep, I'll be coming in to watch my Chiefs draft. For those of you that are interested, over on World Sports Mania Entertainment, they are running a live NFL draft. Nithin Ramachandra, Marnie Snyder, daughter of former Eagles owner, will be hosting that show, and I believe they may have some guests, NFL guests that appear. So I recommend hopping over there and listening to what they have. Got a few minutes left until the game is over with, so hopefully. So coming up to bat in the bottom of, or the top of the 8th, is going to be Ryan McMahon, Trent Grisham, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. So they're going to add to the party. And Tyler Samaniego is a left-handed bullpen arm. And the first pitch is on the way, and this is grounded up the middle. Brian McMahon gets a base hit. So that is a leadoff single for McMahon. Coming up to bat is Trent Grisham, 1 for 3 on the day with a single in the 7th. And Samaniego sets, fires, and that pitch is up high. Count is 1-0 on Grishbaum. And Samaniego sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. And Samaniego sets, fires, and that pitch is inside to Grishbaum. Count is 2-1. Samaniego sets and fires, and that pitch is tipped into the glove of Narvaez. Count is evened at 2-2. San Diego sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike 3. Grisham is down looking. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Solo shot home run around the pesky pole and a single, 2 for 3 on the night. San Diego sets and fires, and the cutter is up high. Count is 1-0. And San Diego sets, fires, and this ball is grounded to the second baseman. He flips it to the shortstop. Shortstop throws, but not inside. Jazz is going to beat that one out. So that is going to be the first out of the inning. Fielder's choice on Jazz. So that is I think the Yankees are going to look at this because I don't think that they got the out at second. So the Yankees are not going to challenge this one. I think they're making a mistake. Caballero's up to bat. The first pitch is up, and there's a snap throw to first. Chisholm is back head first, safe. And Caballero misses the strike call. And the Yankees are out of challenges now. Caballero's 1 for 3. And now they're coming out to talk to the pitcher about eye contact with the hitter. First warning. And there's a pickoff attempt. Jazz is back in there standing up safely. Tim Hill is warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. And the pitch is on the way. It is off the plate. Count is 1-1. Garrett Cole's second minor league rehab start. 4 and third innings pitched. 5 hits, 2 runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts. And the next pitch is on the way. That is off the plate. Count is now 2-1. And Cole threw 52 pitches, 42 for strikes. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a cutter in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 2-2. You're right. He was safe. And San Diego sets, and Caballero calls timeout. San Diego sets and fires, and this ball is shot down the first base line, and that is foul. And the runner was going, and Jazz is going to cruise into third. Caballero is going to be at second. So that is a double for Caballero. So there are runners at second and third with 2 outs, and Austin Wells is coming up. 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is foul down the third base line. Count is 0-1. All right, Austin, situational hitting, brother. Sammy sets. Pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls this one off himself. Count is 0-2. And Sammy sets, and the sweeper is low and away. Count is 1-2. A little bit of bingo, Austin. A little bit of bingo. And the pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 2-2. Well, welcome, Kaz. You can come here and vent anytime you want. San Diego sets, and the pitch is chopped to the second baseman. Mayer feels it and shoots it to Contreras at first. And that is going to do it for the Yankees. Yankees leave runners on at second and third. Coming up to bat for the Red Sox in the bottom of the eighth is going to be Durbin, Narvaez, and Duran. And let's see. The first pick of the 2026 NFL draft is done. The Raiders select Fernando Mendoza from Indiana, quarterback. The New York Jets are on the clock. Well, I've been calling some baseball. My ideal thing. I've been dropping some shorts. Have you checked any of those out, Kaz? I dropped one about Ryan McMahon today. So the NFL draft is underway. After the game is over with, I suggest running over to World Sports Mania Entertainment. They have a live NFL draft show with some guests. Thanks, Saw. Appreciate it. Did you drop a comment? And it looks like Cam Schlittler is coming out for the eighth inning. And the first pitch is on the way. And that is in there for call, strike one. And Schlittler sets, fires, and the pitch is grounded to Caballero. The bat is shattered, and he fires the ball to Rice for the first out of the inning. For those of you that have hopped into our stream, we're in the bottom of the eighth. The Yankees have taken a 4-2 lead on the Red Sox. There is one out, no runners on. Carlos Narvaez, former Yankee farmhand, is coming up to bat. 1 for 2 on the night with a home run. The stream is frozen. And the first pitch is up. Count is 1-0. And Cam sets, pitches, and he paints the inside corner with a 97-mile-an-hour fastball for call, strike 1. Count is evened at 1-1. All right, understood. Understood, Saw. And Schlittler sets, fires, and the pitch is a cutter off the plate. Count is 2-1 on Narvaez. And Schlittler sets, pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and tipped into the glove of Wells. Count is evened at 2-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. Narvaez is down on strikes, and that is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Duran. 1 for 3 on the day. And the second pitch of the 2026 NFL draft is in. Schlittler sets and fires. The pitch is in there for call, strike 1. The Jets have selected David Bailey of the Red Riders, a linebacker. The Cardinals are on the clock. And the pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is 1-1. Schlittler sets, fires, and the curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2 on Duran. Schlittler has 4 strikeouts on the night. Will Duran be the 5th? Cam sets. And the pitch is on the way. And Duran swings and misses for strike 3. And that is going to be the 5th strikeout for Schlittler on the night. Coming up to bat in the top of the 9th is going to be Cody Bellinger, Aaron Judge, and Big Ben Rice. So 1, 2, 3. What do you see? For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like and share the channel out. If you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. QR codes in the upper left and right hand corners are there to help you out. Left is Hardcore Sports. Right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. Well, how are we feeling about the game so far? A judging bomb. That would be nice. Well. NFL draft, Yankee baseball, Yankees versus the Red Sox. My ideal game was going to be the Yankees coming in and not seeing Chapman. And in our Major League scoreboard, well, I'll get to that one later. And the first pitch is in there for call. Strike one on Bellinger. Samaniego is going to remain in the game. And he sets, fires, and the sweeper is off the plate and low. Count is 1-1 on Belly. Bellinger is 1-for-1 on the day with 2 RBIs. He came in and got a pinch hit single his last at bat. Next pitch is on the way, and it is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike 2. Count is 1-2. And Samaniego sets, fires, and the fastball is up out of the strike zone. Oh, he didn't turn it into his playpen tonight, Don. And the pitch is on the way, and this is slapped to left field. And Duran is going to lay out and make a beautiful catch on Bellinger's slicing line drive. That was definitely an extra base hit for Bellinger. And it looks like there is a mound visit going on with the captain coming up to bat. But I'll call it out anyhow. All rise. The judge is in the chambers. And it looks like the Red Sox are going to the bullpen. So hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And one more time. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Yep, Sean. Stanton has the golden sombrero tonight. And from our Major League scoreboard, the Braves beat the Nationals 7-2. Tigers beat the Brewers 5-4. Cubs beat the Phillies 8-7. Padres beat the Rockies 10-8. White Sox shut down the Diamondbacks, beat them 4-1. Giants shut out the Dodgers shut out the Giants 3-0. As you know, in this game, coming up in the top of the ninth, the Yankees have a 4-2 lead. In the bottom of the third, the Mets lead the Twins 6-1. So it looks like they're trying to get a 2-game winning streak in there. And they are in the top of the second with the Pirates and the Rangers. Score is at donuts. That is your active Major League scoreboard for today. And it looks like the Cardinals selection is in for the third pick of the 2026 NFL draft. The Cardinals select Jeremiah Love from the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, a running back. Tennessee Titans are on the clock. And Ryan Watson is coming in to replace Samaniego. And the first pitch is on the way, and Judge drives this one into the dirt, foul. Count is 0-1. Judge is 1 for 3 on the night with a walk. So he's been on base twice. And the pitch is on the way, and this is popped up, and that is going to make the stands first base side. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 1-2. And Watson sets. He fires, and the curveball is in the dirt, bounces away from Narvaez. Count is now evened at deuces. And Watson sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is down low. And that one kicks off of Narvaez's glove. Count is now full, 3-2. Pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike 3. The judge is going to get the hat trick. Strikes out for the third time tonight. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. Hey, John, welcome to the stream. Nope, he will not be doing updates on my channel. He's calling the game himself on Yankees, or NY Yankee Mania. Hey, D-Rod, what's up, brother? And the second pitch is on the way. I missed the first one. Count is 1-1 on Rice. Yep, it is a good game. For those of you just hopping in, don't forget to hit the like button, share the channel out. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is now 2-1. And Watson sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is foul down the third base line. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, D-Rod, Caballero is better than Jazz. And Watson sets and fires, and the pitch is foul tipped. Count remains evened at deuces. Deuces and gooses. And Watson sets. Pitch is on the way, and that one is inside. Count is, and that is a late challenge. And that one is going to be overturned, and that is call, strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the top of the ninth. Coming up to bat for the Red Sox in the bottom of 9 is going to be Rafaela, Yoshida, and Contreras. For those of you who have hopped in our stream, if you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports family or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. The QR codes in the upper left and right are there to help you. Left is Hardcore Sports, right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. We are at 667 subscribers, looking for our milestone of 670. Anything that you could do to help us would be most appreciated. And let's see, the Titans with the 4th pick of the 2026 NFL draft have selected Carnell Tate of Ohio State, a wide receiver. The New York Giants are on the clock with the 5th pick. And it looks like David Bednar is coming in to close the game out for Cam. So if Bednar gets his first curveball over for a strike, then you know how his outing is going to go. Rafaela is 0 for 3 on the night, 2 pop outs and a ground out. Bednar sets and fires, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike 1. Oh, could be a good night. Bednar sets and he fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. That was a splitter. Count is 0-2 on Rafaela. So can we hand him his first K of the night? And Bednar sets and fires. That pitch is up high. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way. This is bounce to McMahon. He sets and fires, and that is the first out of the inning. Yoshida is 0 for 3 on the night with 2 groundouts and a flyout. And the first pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1 on Yoshida. And the Chiefs are trading up from 9 to 6. Huh. All right, John, thanks. And the ball is popped up. Rice is going to make the play for the second out. And the Fenway faithful are booing. And Wilson Contreras is coming up to bat. Last hope for the Red Sox. And Bednar sets and fires, and the fastball is up and in. Count is 1-0. Contreras is 0 for 3 on the night with a pair of strikeouts. Bednar sets, fires, and the splitter is low and in the dirt. Count is 2-0. For those of you just hopping in the stream, we're in the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees lead the Red Sox 4-2. There are 2 outs and no runners on, and Wilson Contreras is up to bat. And the pitch is on the way, and the curveball paints the inside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 2-1 on Contreras. Bednar sets and fires. The fastball is fouled off. Count is evened at deuce. And Contreras takes time out. So can Contreras get the hat trick for tonight? Red Sox are down to their last out. last strike. And Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is bounced to McMahon. McMahon sets and fires. It's in the dirt, but Rice digs it out, and the Yankees win 4-2. So break out the brooms. The Yankees have swept the Red Sox in Boston. A little bit of poetic justice from last year's 4-9 record against the Red Sox. We didn't even get our first win against the Red Sox until September. So fantastic job by the Yankees and Cam Schlittler. If you haven't noticed a trend, our starters are getting into the 7th and 8th inning and keeping the workload on the bullpen down to a minimum. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. Your support is always appreciated. The numbers for tonight's game are 4 runs on 10 hits and 1 error for the Yankees, 2 runs on 4 hits and an error for the Red Sox. Cam Schlittler is going to get his 3rd win of the season. Colome is going to take the loss, and David Bednar will get his 7th save of the season. We will be live tomorrow evening for the Yankees versus the Astros game, so hop in and listen to a little bit of baseball. And for those of you that are interested in the NFL draft, over on World Sports Mania Entertainment, Nithin Ramachandra and Marnie Schneider are hosting a live draft party. They have some NFL guests coming on, I believe. So hop on over and share some love. And our poll for tonight: do the Yankees sweep the Red Sox in tonight's series finale? 87% of you had the faith and said yes. And you are absolutely correct. We had 23 votes in our poll. And I am going to end this stream because I'd like to go get a little bit of food and watch the draft myself. So let's go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny papers. Have a great night.
Never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. I don't ever slow up.